Chapter 51, Expert Secret. Seek independence. Let's stay for a moment and further explore the previous expert tip. Freelancing platforms offer you convenience and speed in starting your own freelancing business. Examples are Upwork, Freelancer.com or Fiverr. Author's note, I don't recommend Freelancer.com anymore. It's just too cheap labor there on the platform. End of author's note. Some of those platforms, for example Upwork, will manually approve and activate your profile, so it will take some time to sign up. The reason is that these platforms receive thousands of applications every day. They have to be selective in order to guarantee a certain quality of service. I have read about many cases where Upwork rejected freelancers with attractive profiles. On first impression, these platforms seem to be very attractive for your emerging freelancing business. But be careful. Many existing freelancers rely too heavily on these platforms. By using platforms such as Upwork, you make yourself vulnerable. Your income depends on the decisions of the platform owners. And don't think they have your best interest at heart. For example, Upwork already takes a 20% cut from your hourly rate, just for brokering your services to potential clients. And their cut is pre-tax. You are working the first 12 minutes of each hour for Upwork and the next 28 minutes for the government. What are the risks of depending on a freelancing platforms? The freelancing platform owner can suddenly increase their cut. They can throw you from the platform for no reason whatsoever. They will stop sending clients your way as soon as their algorithm decides that you are not the optimal fit for a client project. The main problem is that you don't control your customer base. On the back of these platforms, you cannot build a robust and sustainable business. So what's the alternative? If you are serious about becoming a Python freelancer, setting up your own website is the way to go. This allows you to offer your services to clients all over the world. You can establish trust and clients will perceive you as a professional freelancer. Use freelancing platforms to attract clients, but retain them for yourself. To increase your conversions, add testimonials to your website. Collect them during each of your freelancing activities. Of course, this is a bit harder than just setting up a freelancing account on Upwork, but you can figure it out with Google and YouTube. Building it this way is a much more sustainable foundation for your freelancing business. A nice plus is that your freelancing website sets you apart from your competition. So if you create your own freelancing website. It increases your chances of getting clients. Only after creating your own web presence should you use these platforms to get new clients. Make sure to always refer to your professional website within any project application. How do you retain clients beyond the first project? Focus on always over-delivering to new clients. Make them happy. Ask them to contact you directly the next time they need a similar service. And give them a special offer for their next freelancing service. Finally, ask them for referrals and testimonials after the job is done. As you establish a growing client base that you control, you will find yourself using Upwork, Freelancer.com and Fiverr less and less. Because of that, your profit margin will grow over time. Not only will your income increase, but it will also stand on a solid foundation. You own the foundation of your business, which is your client base. Action steps. Get a meaningful domain such as python-freelancing-services.com. Create a WordPress page introducing your services. Author's note, this only takes, say, 10 minutes to create a WordPress page. It costs you maybe $2-3 a month, and including the domain. And it's very simple to set up, and you can improve it over time. So don't be perfectionistic. Just set it up, get it going, and then move on to your first freelancing gigs on the platforms, and then gradually build your client base outside or move your client base to outside the freelancing platforms. End of author's note. Chapter 52, Expert Secret. Consultant, not a freelancer. One of my breakthroughs as a self-employed Python coder was to reposition myself as a consultant and coach rather than a freelance developer. You may ask, and rightly so, what's the difference? The most important difference is in the client's perception. A consultant is a trusted advisor, while a freelance developer is a commodity. You want to be the trusted advisor because, as an advisor, you do less work yourself while charging higher hourly rates. As a freelance developer, you often end up doing the ugly stuff, like finding nasty small bugs in a complicated server setting that takes hours and hours and are often underappreciated. As a consultant, you can talk about strategy and overall system architecture. Both skill sets are highly valuable to the client, but the latter skill tends to get paid better. I don't know the reason, but that's just how the world works. Maybe it's just because a client cannot appreciate the complexity of setting up a program or finding a nasty bug. It just seems to be a small thing. As a rule of thumb, always sell big results. After all, the client pays you for results, not for time invested. This may easily be the most important advice in this list of freelance developer tips. If you currently work in a job, you have the deeply ingrained feeling of getting paid for your efforts. If you put in little effort, you expect to get paid little. However, in the self-employment space, it's all about results. Time invested has little to no effect on your compensation. And it shouldn't have. What takes you minutes can take hours for someone with less experience. Work should always gravitate to the people that can finish it most effectively. The rule to sell big results can also mean that you find nasty bugs, but now you're doing it only if the client is terrified of this bug. The best case scenario is that they have already invested tens of hours but didn't find the bug. If you find the bug now, even if it takes you only an hour or so, they will gladly pay you large sums of money. Why? Because you saved them large sums of time and thus money. It's all about the results. Action steps. Write down how you plan to position yourself as an IT consultant rather than a freelance developer. What unique value will you provide as a consultant after your upgrade? Chapter 53. Expert Secret. Convert with strategy sessions. What is a strategy session? A strategy session is a free consultancy service you do for your client. It's a kick-off meeting that starts a regular consulting service. As a freelance developer with many leads but no customers, what's your problem? Most likely, the clients do not see how you can improve their lives. That's what strategy sessions are for. The most successful consultants that earn 6 or 7 figures have done thousands of strategy sessions. That's their primary lead conversion strategy, and it works beautifully. Why does it work? There are many reasons why strategy sessions are among the most effective ways of converting a lead into a customer. A few of them are listed as follows. You tap into the power of reciprocity. As you've given a lot to the lead, they feel the urge to give back by buying your service. You show the client how useful your service is. If you can give clients value in your strategy session, they see exactly how you can help them and they wouldn't like to miss you. Using strategy sessions is a great sales conversion strategy. It's called the puppy sale. If you want someone to buy a puppy from you, just give it to them in a free trial. As soon as they have tried the lovely puppy with its dark eyes and cute attitude, the puppy is sold. Free strategy sessions are low barrier. You give value for free. This way you draw them into your funnel and there's virtually no logical reason for the clients to reject your offer. You learn what the client wants. The more strategy sessions you've implemented, the more you've learned what your client wants and how to sell that to them. This is probably the most important point in this list. What do free strategy sessions look like for software developers or data scientists? Just talk about where you see the potential of improving the code base, analyze parts of their company code, tell them the benefits, such as how much money they lose for every second delay, and give them a broad picture of clarity. Virtually every business can benefit significantly from improved IT solutions. So for a freelance developer, strategy sessions are a huge way of driving business. This is probably the most underutilized conversion strategy in the world. Use it and crush your competition. Action steps. Every week, write down 10 to 20 clients to contact. Every day, write to one client with an offer for a free strategy session that's very specific to their business. How can you help them? Prepare for the clients that take you on the offer and create a nice PowerPoint or keynote presentation. Show them how they can earn more money and where you come into the play. This may seem like a lot of work, but it's absolutely worth it if you don't have any client yet, or if you are not fully utilized. Of course, if you are fully utilized, you don't do any client acquisition strategy anymore. You just satisfy the clients you already have. This will drive through word of mouth, will even drive more clients to you. And you want to increase the demand for your services so that your hourly rate automatically increases over time. But if you are underutilized, which means that if you have a few hours left every day, if you are not completely stressed out by how many clients you can handle, then you can handle more. You can do more. You can learn faster. You can handle more clients. You can at least double the number of clients. If you don't see how you can handle more clients, you can usually handle a few more clients as well. And so if you are underutilized, use strategy sessions to get more clients. And only if you just don't know where to fit them, if you are like completely utilized, only then you skip strategy sessions and you switch to value delivery mode. But overall, I mean, investing time into strategy sessions is just one of the best investments there is. End of author's note.